Hey everybody, welcome to the Mountain Gamer. Today I'm taking a look at Survive, Escape from Atlantis, or two variants for Survive. Now if you've ever played Survive, you know that it's a classic. It's a fun game, anyone can play it, it's intuitive, it's easy, and it's funny. It's funny. Survive is a mean game, but that's part of the whole thing, right? So let's take a look at these two variants. We play with them every once in a while, and they actually make the game a little bit meaner. So this variant is called on BoardGameGeek When Push Comes to Shove. And what it does is, let's say I'm the red player. For one action, I could push another player onto a land tile. So that'd be one action. Or on any one of them. So it could be for one action, I push him over here. For two actions, I could push the blue player into the water. So for 1-2, I can send him over here. Now this is a jerk move because probably on this guy's next turn he wants to go into the boat, and now he's all the way over here. And what's even funnier is, you know, if there had been a shark here, and for me, for two actions, I push him in there, he automatically dies. So that makes for some funny moments. Now the counter to this is the fact that you can now get back onto land. So for one action, you can get on beach. For two actions, onto forest, and for three actions, you can get onto mountains. So a good use of your actions right here. I mean, don't do 1, 2, 3, of course. You should do 1 and then 2, and then you have another action. Or you do 1, 2, 3, push that guy over there. So that's it. So you can, you can push people off into the water, and if you are into the water, you can now get back onto the beach. So it just gives you a little bit more control over what you can do when you're in the water, because that's one of the major complaints when I play with people. It's like, oh, once you're in the water, it becomes very hard to move, and it kind of slows everything down. It's kind of a bummer. So at least, I mean, if you're in the water, like, I don't know, if you're here and there's a shark or something, at least on your turn, you can say, you know what, for 2 action points, I'm doing 1, 2, and now I'm safe. Like, I know these are going to sink, but at least I'm not going to be in the water right now. So yeah, it's just more control over what you're doing with your guys. The other variant that we like is called, on BoardGameGeek, it's called He's Got a Gun. Now, if you don't like that, you can call it He's Got a Pointy Stick.
Like someone who attacks you with a pointed stick. Pointed stick?
Or he's got, rage issues or whatever. So what you do is at the start of the game, everyone agrees that one of their meeples, let's all say, number 4, everybody's 4 meeple, is the guy with the pointy stick, or the gun, okay? So what that does is, for one action, when you're on a boat, for one action, let's say I'm the red player, I could say, I have a pointy stick, and then you reveal the meeple. And if you're right, if it is the meeple with the pointy stick, or the gun, then you get to actually kick 1 or 2 people out of the boat. So you can kick them onto any adjacent water space. So both of them could go here, or you could split it up, whatever you like. And then for my 2 action points, I could just go, okay, bye-bye, 2 more action points, and you guys are stranded. Now, that's funny unto itself. If your 8-year-old niece, tells your grandma, I've got a pointy stick, get out of the boat. That's funny. But if you actually reveal the guy and it turns out that, let's say, he's not the guy with the pointy stick, well, then he gets kicked out of the boat. So you basically wasted an action point, trying to kick someone off the boat, and now you're in the water. Now you could say, yeah, but my 2nd action point, I'll come back here, and my 3rd action point, I'll get back in the boat. Yes. But we like to play it hardcore, where it's like, if you tried to reveal your pointy stick and kick someone off the boat and it didn't work, your turn ends. That's it. So I think it makes for some funny situations. And like I said, if you don't like the gun thing, just change it into, he's got a flare gun, or he's got a banana.
Suppose he's got a bunch. Shut up! Suppose he's got a pointed stick. Shut up!
So what more can I say? I mean, the pointy stick, or the gun variant, you might get some games where you won't even use it, even if it is, told in advance that it's going to be in the game. But so when it works, it works. And just last week, I played with my wife and somebody else, and I had my guy with the gun, and I knew where he was. I had positioned him in a corner of the board where I knew that my wife had 2 of her stronger guys, and I was like, I'm just waiting for the moment to pop out that guy, right? And then I get on the boat. She gets her 2 other guys on the boat. We start going, and right before it gets to my turn, she takes out the guy, and she goes, I have a gun. I'm like, oh, and she kicks out my guy with the gun out of the boat, and she runs off. And I was like, beautiful. Just that was just beautiful. So those moments will happen. As far as the other variant where it's the pushing and the climbing back on, pushing, I mean, come on. It's just funny. Why wasn't that in the game to begin with, right? And getting back on the island is actually useful. It's pretty good because, you know, you get your number 6 guy or whatever pushed into the water or just dunked like right away, and you really want to get him back onto land. That's a big deal, getting back onto land. So anyway, yeah, so getting back on land, more control, pushing people, whipping out the stick or the gun, that's just meaner. That's just fun. And that's what the game is all about, being mean with people you love. So try them out, let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one.
Pretty good.